They told me my daughter was never going to be able to do nothing. That was just something I chose to do. She was having so many seizures, 10 times, 20 times a day. I chose to not resuscitate her when she was born. That was what I had to do for a hospice. When I filled out my hospice forms, they asked me, do I want her resuscitated or no? This was 2 days after she was born. I told them, no, don't resuscitate her. That was my choice. I chose to keep her alive as much as she could. If her body would start to fail her, I didn't want to pump no energy into her body to where she had to suffer, and I couldn't feel her pain because she was blind. I never really felt like I could even see into her eyes. Like, I never could feel what she was thinking because she was blind. Like, sometimes I could look in my kids' eyes and maybe, like, if they in trouble, you could tell, like, oh, yeah, they scared. Oh, yeah, they know they about to get their ass beat. With my other kids, I could do that. Oh, yeah, they about to cry. You can't do that with my other daughters because she was blind. And when y'all used to look in her eyes, y'all used to think she was a fucking Barbie doll at first. Everybody used to think my daughter was a Barbie doll. That shit used to hurt me. But I still used to lie with people because I didn't think they really understood those shit. A lot of people talk about my daughter when I had her and then when I didn't have her. But I did have her for 5 years. So sometimes it was hard to tell what she was thinking or if she was in pain. They just had me give her morphine. They just told me to give her morphine every hour. So I stopped giving her that shit because I didn't think she was in pain. She used to smile a lot. If y'all used to watch my daughter, she used to smile. She did used to have feelings, emotions, and all that shit. But she couldn't move. So I did feel like she was trapped in her own body. But I didn't want that shit. Who want their kid trapped in their own body to where they could probably think, they probably know what's going on, but they can't really do shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do everything for them. And I know as kids, yes, I did know my daughter was sick. No, I wasn't gonna sign any papers for them to do resuscitation. When I have went through this for 5 years, back to back, falling asleep, waking up, thinking she dead, checking on her. The first 2 years, I would literally stay awake, checking on her, just like you do a newborn. Some people had newborns and just check on them. They don't even got disabilities, but I had to do that shit for first 2-3 years, just going in her room, making sure she was alive, massaging her body. It did get stressful. It did get tiring. I wasn't tired of her. I wasn't tired of my daughter. I was tired of having all the responsibility on myself and everybody blaming me for everything. Even when I had my apartment and had everything, everybody was still saying I was doing bad. I was still getting CPS called to me. And then left and tried to do better, and still people were still messing with me. So sometimes I'll be feeling like, I don't know. That's why I'll be like, fuck it, it is what it is. And when I say that, I don't mean it is what it is that my daughter is dead. I'm saying it is what it is that I chose the decisions I made, and I have to deal with the consequences I made, and I tried the best I could. It is what it is. That's what I mean when I say that. I've always tried to do better. I feel like I've done good. Nobody told me to go to college. Nobody told me to take care of my kids. My kids never been in CPS care, nothing. I didn't give up on my kids at all. I just was trying to get shit better to where everybody wasn't messing with me, calling CPS and shit. But after 5 years of thinking that your kid gonna pass away and then leaving for 1 year, you're not really gonna expect it. I mean, I didn't even leave for 1 year. I wasn't gone for a year, so I can't say that. But leaving for a couple months, 6 months, I didn't think that she was gonna pass away. Mm, all the questions and stuff about my other kids, I just seen somebody ask. I don't know if a lot of people asking, but once they get to Detroit, mm, well, right now I'm still planning a funeral, so I didn't want to do a funeral. I was thinking about doing a funeral and then just doing the cremation, but I don't know. I got so many different like feelings going through my body. So sometimes I want to do a funeral. I want to bury her. I'm like, no, cremation. I'm like, no, I gotta do it for my family. Maybe they want to see her one last time, or the people that never got to meet her. But then I'm like, no. If they didn't meet her, it is what it is. They didn't spend time with her, it is what it is. I don't want to see her dead body. I seen her alive. I seen her going through everything. You know what I'm saying? For 5 years. So I don't want to be selfish. It was my kid. I did let people watch her for a couple months. But that proves right there that me and my baby daddy did what we had to do to keep her alive, because couldn't nobody else handle that shit, bro. Some part of me feel bad for my mom having to go through that. But it wasn't her child, so I know it wasn't her child. I know at one point I thought my daughter died, and I literally left her on my lap for like 15 minutes. I just called the police. I couldn't move. I couldn't open the door for them. I couldn't do shit. I just left her on my lap. I couldn't move. I was just so scared. I thought she was dead in my arms. So I went through it so many times. But it was just something that happened. You know what I'm saying? It was just something on the regular that happened. It was just a regular thing. And I just tried so hard to keep her alive by not feeding her meats and doing shit. So I just see a lot of people talking shit. Yeah, sorry so much. But I did want to get her cremated. I see somebody say get her cremated. I do want to do that. I wanted to like get her ashes inside of a little cremation thing. But I got so many different feelings. I'm like, damn, what if they don't really give me her ashes? What if it's just some bullshit? Then I'm like, is that the right thing to do? Then I got different feelings. Like, what if the ashes spill and they fall on the floor? I don't know. I just been thinking everything. I don't know. I just been having so many different. I don't know. It sounds crazy. I'm just like, damn. What if I put the ashes on top of a counter or something, and the kids knock them down? I don't know, but I don't want to put her in the ground because I'll have to go and keep visiting that grave site from a whole different state. And then I don't want her to be underground in the water and just in the dirt. But either way, she gonna be in ashes. Either way, she's not gonna be there anymore. So I guess it's really up to what I want to do, because either way, she's her body, not physically there. And I'm sorry, I see y'all cash apps. Thank you to everybody that cash up me earlier. Oh, did be live. I ain't asked her to do that. I'm not asked her to do that. But I did get a lot of cash apps from y'all, and I appreciate it. Well, the funeral is already being made. I mean, the funeral is already being planned. I'm just having like second thoughts, y'all. I'm just having second thoughts. That's all it is, I guess. I'm like, I'm across the street from this little plaza right there, and I went over there to go look. Um, well, things and stuff. So I don't know what I'm gonna put her in. This is what's looking at stuff, but I didn't pick nothing yet. I think I'm gonna just pick something tomorrow, but I'm gonna end up showing y'all. I'll show y'all what I pick. I just I wanted to get into my old iCloud so I could look at all the pictures I got of her and see what color I like on her. I was thinking about green or blue. I wanted to do blue because my daddy was buried in like a navy blue color. I was thinking about navy blue, but then I was thinking about red color. But it has been a lot of people talking stuff on here, and I've been trying to not pay attention, but it's hard to not pay attention. I'm not gonna lie, it's hard to just ignore everything that's going on. Obviously, when y'all know the Bigo app is my life, y'all world, y'all jobs is y'all life. A lot of y'all spend a lot of y'all time at work, away from y'all kids. This is my part of my life. So, it is not hard for me to get on here, but it's hard for me to read the comments because I know that I do have a lot of people that fuck with me, and I know a lot of people that don't fuck with me, and I don't know. There's just so much going on because some stuff I don't want to say. I'm just on here. I just don't know what to do. I'm just sitting on here.